Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Crate with Linda. So it's Friday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm doing a what's for dinner. It's a little, almost, it's like 10 to 5. I'm getting a little bit of a late start because I was sitting on the couch and I was coloring today because I woke up today, I felt okay, but I didn't feel as great as I did yesterday. And sometimes that happens with me. Like yesterday, I had a lot of energy and I was like feeling really, really good yesterday. And I did a lot. So I think today I was like, ugh, you know. But anyway, my spirits were a little bit low. So I just went with it. And I just did some things around the house lightly. And then I cleaned the bathroom. I did a couple things like that. And then I sat down and I just relaxed in peace and colored and watched some videos. And now I feel a little bit better and it's time for dinner. So I'm gonna make dinner. What I'm making tonight is $1 million chicken. I haven't made this in a really, really long time, but I know my family likes it. So I'm gonna make that. I'm also gonna make, guys, I'm gonna make a low carb side, which is roasted garlic mashed cauliflower. I used to eat this all the time and I'm gonna start eating it again because I need to really watch my carbs again, really, really batten down on it. I'm not going no carb. I can't go no carb, but I'm definitely going to go low carb. Definitely more than low carb, whatever. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, so let's get started. What I have to do first is I'm going to roast garlic in the toaster oven, and that's got to roast about 45 minutes. So while that's roasting, I'll start getting everything else prepared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these heads of garlic, which is completely, one of these small ones, which is completely big enough. I just want to get the little sticker thingy off of here. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'm going to put some olive oil in the tin foil so it doesn't stick. And then put that like that. I'm going to season it, just put a little bit of salt and pepper, even though the skin is still on it. I'm going to do that. So we got the olive oil now, and we got this. This is going to roast. I'm going to put this right in my toaster oven on 425 for 45 minutes, okay? All right, so here I got to get the cauliflower prepared. The cauliflower I'm going to do next, I think, because I want to boil it. I'm going to boil it till it's a little soft, and till it gets soft. Let me get the pot. Give me 1 second. Oh wait, I have a pot up here. I'll use this pot. I'll use this pot. I think I'm gonna boil the water first, and then I'll stick the cauliflower in there. So let's get the cutting board out and get moving and shaking. Let's get moving and shaking, guys. Gotta sharpen up my knife. I always tell you guys I sharpen my knives up because they're not new knives. And they definitely need to be sharpened up. And I like a sharp knife. I like to use a sharp knife. Number one, it works awesome. Number two, it's safer. When you use a dull knife, you can. I know it sounds weird, but you can really cut yourself easier. So let's sharpen it up. So guys, those rolls I made yesterday for last night's dinner, oh my God, they're so good. Yesterday I had two. I literally had two. I haven't had one today. They're sitting on the table over there, and I've been staring at them all day. I might have one later. Maybe a half. I'll probably have one. But yeah, they were amazing. Amazing. 30 minutes and they were done. So yummy. All right. Oops. Let's clean the knife off. Is that a tissue or a napkin? I don't know, it says it's a paper towel that I was using. You always got to clean your knife off after you sharpen it, guys. All right, so I got a small, you know what? I'm going to see how much this is, how much it makes, because I have a recipe that I want to make for cauliflower soup. So I'm going to see. I might use just half of this. I'll see. Billy will eat mashed cauliflower, so it's not really a big one. So I might just use the whole thing. And then I actually have a bag of cauliflower in the freezer that I can make, and the recipe you can use frozen or fresh. For mashed cauliflower, I have used the frozen, but it's not my favorite. It becomes a little bit more watery, and I really like the fresh for that. So that's why I decided to get it. And like I said, I'm going to start incorporating some low carb meals and some low carb sides. You know, because usually what I need is proteins, and then it's the carbs that get me. You know, the mashed potatoes, the baked potato, the rice. You know, all that stuff I have to kind of wean off. I'm weaning off. I have already, but you know, I'm gonna do the alternatives again. Not 100%, guys. I'm being completely honest with you. I'm not gonna do it 100%, but I'm definitely gonna do like 60-70%. This way, whatever I do, it helps. And you know, I need to get my sugars lower, so that's the bottom line. So I have to, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. All right, so let's get the cauliflower cut up. We're gonna cut it in half, I think. Yeah, there we go. Cauliflower, one thing about it is it makes a freaking mess. You notice that? It really does. It makes a mess. This is nice, fresh cauliflower. If I would have realized, I guess I didn't eat it raw, because that's me. If I would have realized that I wanted to make cauliflower soup, I would have bought a bigger one. But, you know. It's so good, so sweet. I love cauliflower. And smashed cauliflower, it's like eating mashed potatoes. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. My hubby, who prefers mashed potatoes, loves the mashed cauliflower. Just 1 second. Okay. Yeah, so this isn't very big, so I'm gonna use I'll use the frozen for the soup whenever I make that. Or I'll get another thing of cauliflower. I'll see, I don't know. We'll see, guys. Alright, we gotta just take the cores out. Because we don't want the core. So once that water comes up to a boil, I'm going to put the cauliflower in there. You could do it either way. You could put this cauliflower in there, you know, the vegetable in there, and then wait for the water to come, you know, whatever, just boil. There you go. I wonder if cauliflower is good for dogs. Alexa, is cauliflower good for dogs?
Good evening, Linda. Cauliflower is not considered poisonous to dogs. However, you should always check with your veterinarian before feeding your pet any new foods.
Okay. Now, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be smashing this up, so I'm not worried about it the way it's cut. You know what I mean? I'm just getting the stems off. It's so tasty. So tasty. You know I like snacking, guys. Comment down below if you like what I snack. Either way, I'm serious. I really want you to comment down below and let me know how you feel about me snacking. If it's something you would watch, if it's something you would go to, you know, chatting and snacking. I'm curious. All right. The smaller this is, the quicker it'll cook up. But I got time, so. I'm gonna salt the water just a little bit. All right, let's throw this out. This is all good right here. I'm gonna keep the plate. I'm gonna push this to the side. I really gotta get a drink. Guys, I have such trouble getting my fluids in. I haven't drank any water today yet. No iced tea, I haven't drank anything except coffee. Yeah, a cold coffee. That's what I've had is a cold coffee. All right, we're gonna put this over here. As soon as this comes to a boil, we're gonna put that in there. Clean this up. Because like I said, cauliflower makes a mess. And the knife I could use for the chicken because it's fine. Okay, so the chicken, I can't use that cutting board, guys. I have a certain cutting board for chicken. This is it right here. This one of these anyway. Anything glass or anything, this one I use for cutting up chicken. This is only for poultry, this one. All right, so now I have chicken breasts and I have chicken thighs. My husband and I prefer chicken thighs, bones. They're boneless, and Frankie prefers chicken breasts, but he likes boneless chicken thighs. And chicken thighs are so much better. They're so much more juicier. They're just so much more tenderer. So I'm choosing to make the chicken thighs. Because also I have to use them up because they've been in my fridge, and today's the date. It says on here, used by today or tomorrow. Yeah. I'm just gonna smell it. It's completely fine. So I gotta get a pan out. Okay. Just taking some of the fat off. Not all of it, because that's what chicken thighs are. Okay, they have fat in them. That's what makes them so delicious. Now I'm gonna see if these aren't that big. I had 2 chicken breasts over here that I can use up as well. I may do that, I'm not sure. It might be. I think it's gonna be enough though. Just the 3 of us, but you know, my son is a heavy eater, a big, you know, and a heavy hitter, and so is my husband. He eats, you know, he eats a good amount. And I like a little food myself, so. Yeah, these aren't that big. That I'm gonna keep for my stock. all that fat and that meat, that chicken that, I'm not gonna use. Yeah, I think this is gonna be enough though, because like I said, I'm not making an overabundance. Now, I had somebody, a YouTube friend, and I consider her my friend. When people make suggestions and people tell me their opinions, I don't mind people's opinions, okay? I really don't. And I can take constructive criticism. And she said to me, why do I make too much food? I spend too much money on food. She said I spend too much money on food. She has a family of whatever, a big family, and she spends about the same amount that I spend. And why do I spend so much on food? And why do I try to say that I want to save money when I buy all this food and some processed food? And what I was explaining to her was, and that's all fine. She can have her own opinion, whatever she thinks, it's fine. But I was trying to explain to her what, number one, what I do, I don't expect anybody else to do. I'm showing you guys what I do, yes. Do you have to take the advice? Do you have to do what I do? No, of course you don't. But I'm showing you the way that I do things, and I feel like like I told her, when I go to the store, I feel I save money because the way I shop. When I come home and when I cook, am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. I overmake sometimes, and there's waste, but that's just being human, and I'm not going to apologize for that. That's life. That's people. That's normal. But what I'm trying to say is that I have my ways of saving. Like, even though I do spend a lot of money on food sometimes, and because I pack my pantry, and I like my pantry to have stock, and I do go a little overboard on that. But it doesn't. That to me is not overly spending, because regardless of how much I do, I'm going to use that food. So that food is not going to be wasted that's in there. I'm going to utilize it. And that's what I'm talking about. As long as I utilize my food, what I buy, then it's not bad, It's a good thing. So, I do what I do for my family and how I feel I want to go about it as far as budgeting and not, and spending money on food or whatever. And like she said, I'm not saving any money. It doesn't make any sense. And I am saving money because, number one, I always go for the meat deals. I go to Price Chopper. If you guys have watched my videos, you have seen I definitely bargain shop as far as my meats and all that. So yes, I am saving money. Yes, when you go to the store today, 4 bags is $145. So it just is what it is. You have to eat. You have to buy food. And it's just a matter of what you do with that food. Okay? What you do with it, how you stretch it out, what you make with it, how you, whatever. That's what it has to do with. So I definitely appreciate her input and all of that. And, if that's the way she feels, if she feels that I spend too much money, then that's her prerogative, whatever. But no, I'm completely fine with that, and, and more power to her or whatever. But this is what I was trying to just explain to her, because this is, I just wanted to make clear that I'm not trying to teach. I'm just showing you what I do. And if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, obviously. So that's all, guys. But, everybody does what works for them. Everybody does what works for them, and that's what you got to do. You take a little advice from this one, a little advice from that one, if you want. If you don't want to, don't take it. You know what I mean? You know that. Okay. I tell you, I love it. I love watching YouTube videos for that reason, because I get so many tips like this. Okay, this right here I'm going to put aside because I'm going to put in my freezer bag for my stock. It's all the, the chicken parts. I love to watch YouTube for that reason and videos for that reason because I love to see what everybody does. And I take a tip from this one, a tip from that one. You know, that's what you do. And that's really helpful. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's really helpful. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to put the cauliflower in here now. Okay, the pot's going. It's boiling now. We'll cover it. I salted the water just so it has some flavor. And broccoli. I'm gonna put this to the side because I'm gonna probably use that for garlic or whatever. Ow! That wasn't smart, Linda. Alright. Sometimes I really just crazy. Alright, so let's get this together now. I gotta get my pan. I'm probably gonna have to call my freaking husband. Oh wait, I think I can do it in this one. No, that's not. Where is my big round glass pan? It's not in the oven, right? You know what? I think I'll use this with the big, because it has a big lip. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to put tin foil on it. Okay. Oh, a little trick I like to do, guys, is spray a little bit of olive oil or a little bit of oil on it so it sticks. All right, so what I'm going to do now, because I'm using the chicken thighs, as you know. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, can you guys see what I'm doing here? Hello, Linda, just like the program. All right. Okay. So I'm going to put some olive oil on the pan. I'm trying to, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'll season it right on the tray here. So these are a little bit small. Usually I buy the bigger ones. They're usually like this size. But it's fine. It's still chicken. So it doesn't matter if it's small or it's big. They can have another piece if they want. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. This is going to be yummy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it a little different. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright. I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to season it up in this container. Because then I'm going to, if I do it on the tray, then I'm going to get seasoning all over the tray. You know, it doesn't matter really, but that's just what I want to do. All right, so let's put this aside for 1 second. Let's put all the chicken in here. All right. All right, I got to fill my freaking salt shaker. Oh, here's one. I got to fill my I have to fill my salt shakers. All right, so I'm going to put salt. What's the glare about over here? Can't stand it. All right, that's better. Pepper. Okay, guys, I got my herbs all ready, in my thing. Garlic. Garlic, see? Onion. Onion comes out slower than the garlic, so that's why it looks like I'm putting a lot, but I'm really not. I'm going to do thyme, and I'm going to do basil. I'm going to do basil. The basil comes out really, really freaking slow, too. And I'm also going to do parsley, but I got to get the thyme. Oh my God, there's no way. I have fresh parsley, too, I'm going to probably use, too. I don't have patience for that. I'm like, I'll be here all freaking day. And I don't have all day, guys. Where's the time now? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Alright, let's turn these over now. And I'll end up mixing it all together so that every side will get done. Nothing compares. Billy's dad's hanging in there, sleeping a lot, you know. I don't know. Salt. A little bit more thyme. Thyme comes out really, really slow too. Really slow. I love thyme. Some onion. This onion really comes out kind of slow too, but it is what it is. And then the garlic comes out fast. A lot. You know, comes out hard, so you gotta be careful with the garlic. Really, Linda? Really? Let me put the oven on, guys. Put it on 385. I usually use 385 instead of 375 because my oven runs a little bit low. Okay, see how the garlic powder comes out? Really, really quick. All right. I'm going to spray some olive oil on this just because I like it. Give it good flavor. And let's bring the pan back over. Alright, so I'm just going to give this a good little mix. Nice and seasoned. Mmm. I don't really smell any onion powder. A little more garlic powder. Can't have enough garlic. And I think I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in here. Come on, really? I might put some, I think I might put some fresh parsley, guys. I like the Italian seasoning, it has everything, you know. Even though I have basil in here too, I like the Italian seasoning. Alright. So let's give it a little mix. Alright. Look at that, guys. Nice. Nice. So just spread the chicken out because you're going to be putting the mixture of the mixture, the cream cheese mixture on top of it. You know, I think I'm going to So I'm just thinking, they're really small. My son's probably 4. Yeah, I might add another one to it. This is so tiny, that piece right there. Smells fine. I always smell my chicken, guys, because you never know. Chicken scares me a little bit. Let's get the cutting board. I'm just gonna do this one too. All right, let's season these up. Let me wash my hands. All right. Heating up the oven. I told you that already, right? This one I'll save for something else. Here we go again. Garlic, onion, thyme. Oh my God. Take a nap and come back 3 hours later and it still doesn't come out. Annoying. What is this? Salt, it's empty. Salt. Pepper. Put the Italian seasoning. Pepper, salt, onion, garlic, I did that already, okay. Alright, let's move these over just a little bit so I can get these 2 in here. Alright, nice and seasoned. And my son prefers chicken breast anyway, so he can have those 2 pieces. Or whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Guys, look at that. Look at that. That's flavor. You gotta flavor your food. What you want to eat. Completely bland food that tastes like nothing. All right. So, I'm trying to think. Let me check that garlic. The garlic's looking good. Well, I can't really see it anyway, but. And let's check the broccoli out, the cauliflower out. We'll leave it here. Let me fork it and see how it's doing. Now, I forget if I cook the chicken first before I put the stuff on it. I think you cook it with it on it, if I'm not mistaken. The only thing is, I'm not a big fan of, like, I don't like a lot of, I don't like the way mayonnaise tastes, like, really cooked. So I'm not gonna put a lot of mayo in this, because I really don't like warm mayonnaise, kind of. I don't know. Oh, it's just, yeah, the cauliflower is nice and soft. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut it. I'm gonna leave it in here because I just wanna make sure that it's all cooked. It is, but I just wanna leave it in here a couple of minutes. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna make the, let me get a bowl and I'll make the mixture for the chicken. Yeah. And cauliflower is kind of gonna do two things. It's also, well, it's a vegetable, so I don't know. I think there is leftover mashed potatoes in there that my husband could have with gravy if he wants to have that with the cauliflower. I don't know. It'll be up to him anyway. Let me go get a bowl. All right, so I did an 8-ounce and a half of an 8-ounce because we like the cream cheese. And like I said, I'm gonna not double, but I'm putting more cream cheese in than I am mayonnaise because like I said, I'm not crazy about the mayo. I'm just gonna soften this cream cheese up a little bit, guys. The only thing I don't have for this is I don't have scallions. I forgot to buy scallions this week, and that's okay. I'm gonna use the fried onions instead and put that on top. That's gonna be delicious. All right, so it says cream cheese. It says, let me get my notebook, because I have it on my notebook. Cream cheese, mayo, oh shit, I forgot bacon. I gotta do the bacon, hello? I'll be right there, guys. I'll be right back, talk amongst yourselves, okay? This camera. I forgot about the bacon. I really don't want to destroy my oven. My stove. But I think I'm going to, you know what I can do? Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't want this bacon to take forever, so I'm gonna fry it up. Guys, can I tell you how to conserve your bacon? I mean, it might not work for big families, or maybe it will, I don't know. What I do is, because it's only me and Bill that basically eat the bacon, unless Jenny's here. Jenny loves bacon. But I used to cut it in 2s, but now I cut it in 3s. So I made bacon the other day, and I cut one part of it off, and I could even do more than that. I'm gonna do half because I'm making it in a meal. But like when hubby and I have it in the morning, I do like a quarter of that, and it's just better. It's just better for us because we don't eat a lot of the bacon. You know, 3 or 4 pieces each. So if I make the halves, then it's 3 pieces each usually. But yeah, that's a really good way of conserving. You know, stretching your bacon or your stuff as well. You gotta use little tips here and there, guys, to save a little bit of money here and there. And sometimes you realize, you know, I know that I've always, you know, said, oh, that's not gonna be enough. And I've been trying to do that more often because I went from feeding 6 people and cooking for 8, because that's just how I grew up and that's just how I am, to cooking for 2 to 3 people. And, you know, and it's still very, very hard. It's still hard, but I try my best. And I'm definitely doing a lot better. I would say I've improved like 60, 70%. About 70, 80%. I have to give myself that. I really do. All right, the bacon doesn't go in the mixture. It goes on top. Actually, now that I think about it. Awesome. Courtney from our little gingerbread house asked me for the recipe for my rolls that I did yesterday, so I gave it to her on Facebook. And she just messaged me and said they were amazing. So that's awesome. I love when people make my recipes. It's not my recipe; it's a recipe off of Pinterest, so it's not even. I can't even take credit for it, but I made them, and she found it. Whatever. So if anybody wants the recipe, let me know, and I'll put it up in the description box. If you want that recipe. So delicious, guys, those rolls. I'm telling you, so quick. And that's what you want, especially if you work full time, you come home. If you don't get home till 4 or 5 o'clock, whatever, you throw in you make this thing up quick. 30 minutes, 35. I would say about 40 minutes because you have to cook them, but it takes 10-15 minutes to make the dough, and then it only rises for 10 minutes. That's it. Only rises for 10 minutes. I gotta put this back on. It only has to rise 10 minutes, so it really is a very quick thing. And you can have homemade rolls in 35 minutes. God darn it. Alright. Let me wash my hands because I got bacon all over my hands. And alright, let's put this mixture together now. So bacon, like I said, let's get the cheese out. Where's the shredded cheese? Oh, yeah, never mind. I am gonna put a little bit of chopped onion in this mixture, so let me go get an onion, guys. I'm going to drain that cauliflower in a minute too, because I don't want it to get, that's okay, it's just getting soft. Alright, I'm not going to, that should be okay, yeah. I'll just put half of it in. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Whenever I do onion with something, I always end up putting more onion in. I start out with one and I'll say, oh, that's not enough, because we just love onion. But for this mixture, a half an onion is plenty, because this was a nice big onion. Oh, you know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to put some garlic in here as well. I think I'll just put some minced garlic. Onion went flying. I always get nervous when onion goes flying because Cooper comes in here and I don't want him to eat onion. Onion is not good for dogs. It's poisonous, guys, so. Yeah. So just be careful with your onions and garlic. All right. mushing this up. Put cheese in here and the mayo. I gotta get the mayo. That'll loosen it up a little bit. Let's turn the bacon over. Oh, you scared the heck out of me, you knucklehead. It's all sticking together. That's annoying. Woo! Let's use on a paper towel in a minute. The ones that are done. He's probably going to come in and try to sneak some bacon, my husband. Get lost, yeah. Look, see, I just said, see guys, I just said to them, he's going to come in and try to steal a piece of bacon.
I didn't try.
He didn't try, he did.
You can't stop me.
I can't stop him, he says. All right, so he doesn't know yet because I really didn't discuss it with him, but we're gonna do a cook-off. I think we're gonna do we're gonna do a cook-off. Somebody suggested something, and now I forgot what it was. Somebody said maybe we should make chili,
No.
and then there was something else. What the hell was it? Oh God! Whoever suggested something. Can you suggest it again if you remember? Because I don't remember now. Chili? No, we're not doing pizza again. No, we're not doing that. We're doing a real thing. What was it? Oh God.
Pasta?
No, it was chili and there was something else, and I said, "Oh, that sounds really good." What the hell was it? Oh, I can't remember, guys. If whoever suggested something, please comment down below so I remember, because
Can't you go back and look?
I can look at. I gotta find the message. I don't remember even who it was. They'll remember. Whoever suggested something for the cook-off. Please mention it again. I'm gonna go look at my messages later. I'll check it out and see if I can find it. But whoop, it was chili and something else. What the heck was it? Was it lasagna? No, I don't think it was lasagna. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we're gonna do a cook-off, guys. We're gonna do, and maybe, just maybe, we'll do it live. Would you guys like us to do it live? I think we should. I really do. I think we should do it live. All right, so let's get the mayo. Comment down below if you want us to do it live.
Comment down below if you don't want us to do it live.
There is nothing like the smell of bacon. I can't relate to people who don't like bacon. My son is not a big bacon eater, but lately he's been telling me it's okay to put bacon and stuff. So I'm only putting like a tablespoon and a half, guys. That's it of that. That's it. And then I'm going to put some seasonings in here. The onions are in here. Oh, I'm going to put some minced garlic. I softened it up a little bit. I probably should have softened it up just a little bit more. But I can't put this bowl in the microwave. It'll explode. It'll blow up. I gotta loosen it up a little bit. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Guys, I think I'm gonna put a little bacon fat in it.
What?
I'm talking to my friends.
What are you putting in it?
Bacon fat. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because it'll loosen up a little. It'll loosen it up a little bit, and bacon's going in it anyway. Just a drop, not a lot, just a drop. Just a drop. I think it's gonna be so freaking good. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Can't see it, can you? Oh my God, it can't hurt it. I mean, really, come on, it just can't hurt it. All it's gonna do is give it flavor. Flavor! What? Flavor! Alright, that garlic is definitely gonna be done. Wait till you see that freaking garlic. Oh, mamma mia, papa pia! All right, let's put some seasoning in this, guys. Let's do some garlic powder. Oh wait, I want to put some garlic, some minced garlic. All right, so I won't put that much garlic powder. Onion, salt. It's gonna have cheese, so I'm not gonna go crazy with the salt. Pepper, nice amount of pepper. I still feel like it should be a little bit looser, but I'm gonna add a little bit more mayo. I'm gonna taste it. It needs a lot. It needs a lot. Let's get the garlic. Let's get the minced garlic, and I'm gonna get the parsley. I'm gonna put some parsley in here. I'm also gonna put a little grated cheese. Guys, you know I make a recipe my own, okay? I think I annoy some people because when I do a recipe, sometimes I make it my own, and people are like, "Why do you follow a recipe if you're not going to follow the recipe?" Where is my herb cutter thingy? My herb scissor. Oh, here it is. When it comes to cooking real food, why do I feel like something is burning?
That's my heart for you.
When it comes to real food, guys, I don't have a problem with switching it up a little bit, switching it. But baking, of course, you have to measure. But sometimes, when you cook in regular savory food, you can take stuff out, put stuff in, just what you want to do. But if you want to authentically leave the recipe the way it is, then you do that. That's just not me. Most of the time, anyway. Anyway, my husband got me this for Christmas. Was it Christmas? Yeah. This herb cutter. So you just do this, and it's a scissor. It's an herb scissor. And I love it. because the more parsley, the better, in my opinion. My son, he'll say, what is that grass you put in there? He always says that to me. I'm like, yeah, it's grass, but you know what? That grass makes your freaking food taste delicious. You always say, Mom, my food is so good. You wonder why my food's good? A lot of it is because I use fresh parsley. No, not always. I don't always use fresh parsley. And I always said years ago, I never really used fresh parsley because I never really bought fresh because it was more expensive. You know, just to buy the herbs is cheaper. And today still, if I don't have it, I don't have to use it. You know, there are times when I don't have it. Oh, I gotta do something else. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Where is it now? I just cleaned this whole door of this refrigerator, and I feel like it's getting a mess again. It's crazy. And there's only 3 of us in this goddamn house. Oh my God, really? Where's the minced garlic now? Oh my God, I can't even find the minced garlic, guys. I can't find it. Guys, this is what I buy for, oh wait, let me show you. I'm going off on a tangent right now. This right here comes with it, and this gets all the parsley out. See, look, all the herbs out. It just goes like, and then you got to get it out of here. So you just take this. I think he got this on Amazon. One of my YouTuber friends told me that she wanted to ask me if I had a P.O. box because she said throw out that, get rid of that herb scissor that you got. It sucks or it stinks. She said I want to send you one. So I said, oh, I don't have a P.O. box yet, but I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Anyway, so I buy this basil because the squeezed basil because basil never ever lasts. Only from my garden, you know, when I have it from my garden, I use it. Whenever I buy the fresh basil, I swear to God, it lasts 1 day. Unless you're going to buy a tiny bit and then use it that first time, it doesn't last. So anyway, this right here is unbelievable. You can get it all over. Aldi, Walmart, any store you go to, I'm pretty sure they have it. But I would buy it more at Walmart or Aldi because it's definitely more expensive like at ShopRite, at the regular food store. It's like, oh no, I think it's basically around the same price. I think it's a little bit more. But yeah, it's amazing, amazing. And I'm going to put this in it. It just flavors everything you put in. And you only need a little. You can flavor your sauces with it. You put it on your pizza. It's just, I'm telling you, it's amazing. I wish you guys could smell this right now. I really do. The smell. Woo! All right, so I don't know where the minced garlic is. I'm not going to go searching for it. So it has garlic in it, so it's not the end of the world. What was I doing? Oh, the cheese. And I want to put a little bit of grated cheese in here. Oh my my, oh my my. I don't know why I'm singing. Oh my my. Grated cheese, grated parm. What?
They're coming to take me away.
Guys, he said they're coming to take me away. That's mean. I don't know how much cheese. I'm just putting in probably about a 3/4, well, probably about almost a cup probably. All right. Woo! I literally almost just dropped our dinner. Guys, if I dropped that whole bowl, you know what I would have did? Because I've done that before. If you guys have seen my video with the chicken that I spilled all over. I really held it together, but I really wanted to just go under my covers and cry and not even function for the next 2 days. I know it sounds trivial, but it really bothered me. So anyway, if I would have dropped this, I swear to God, I just would have shut the video off and went in my room. That's what I would have did. All right, let's taste it, guys, okay? Mmm, yummy. Mmm. Guys, that basil, oh my God. I'm telling you, just try it. Just try it. All right, we're gonna get this in the oven, and then once this is get in the oven cooking, I'll get the cauliflower going. So this is what we do now. We just spread it onto the chicken. Let's get the spatula thing. Yeah, we'll use this. Guys, this is going to be so awesome. And just spread it. And this will go far. Like this is kind of an economical meal. Like, you know, if you get the chicken on sale or whatever, or, you know, you one block of cream cheese, like it depends on how many people you're feeding, but, you know, a block of cream cheese, it's like an under $10, well, it depends on the chicken, but it could be an under $10 meal, $10 or under. It really can, if you just get your protein on sale. You could make this with pasta, make like a $1 million pasta, and just add a little bit of chicken, you know. There are ways to make things cheaper. You just have to be creative, that's all. And anybody can do it. You don't have to be Create with Linda to do this. You don't have to be, you know, a chef on the Food Network. Try flavors together. Say, ooh, you know, I'm going to be doing another budget thing, and I think I'm going to do a budget meal that just comes right out of my, well, it's going to come out of my pantry and stuff anyway, but I'm going to do some little twist with it because I want it to be interesting. So I'm going to be doing, so look for that. That's going to be very soon. Guys, I promise, I'm very, very sorry about the sanctuary situation. I will be back. I just haven't been, my head hasn't been in it. And I feel like I have to be kind of almost basically there to get to talk to you guys about it and to encourage you. And I'm going to, I'm going to, because regardless, this is what it's about. The sanctuary, you know, the sanctuary videos are about me helping people cope with everyday issues and when they can't cope. And I'm just being honest with you and telling you that I'm having issues. You know that. I'm very upfront with you guys. I've spoke to you guys about it. You guys have known, you know, I do have issues. And so I'm going to come on. I'm going to push myself to do it, and we're going to talk about how I've been feeling, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, and just tell you guys what I'm doing to get through it, because that's the whole purpose. That was the whole purpose of doing the videos, you know. I've only done one so far, and I've just been in a rut, you know, and it's chemical, it's a lot, it's mostly chemical, and when I come on to the sanctuary video, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you something that you guys are probably going to not be, you guys are probably gonna, I mean, I'm sure you'll all be fine with it. You know, it is what it is. But I hope you won't scold me. But there's a reason, in a way, why there is a reason that contributes to why sometimes I don't feel myself. And I will tell you. But I'm gonna save that for the sanctuary videos. Because that's what I want to do. So maybe after dinner tonight, after this video is uploaded, I will do a sanctuary video. I'm gonna try my best, guys. I'm not promising, because a lot can happen to me in 5 minutes, literally, and I'm not even kidding. So I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully I'll get it done, and then I'll post it either late tonight or in the morning. All right, so I'm just gonna add whatever is here onto the chicken, because I've been double dipping in here, and you can't use this for anything else but this chicken, because you'll contaminate yourself. You'll get everybody sick, and you'll get yourself sick. So I'm just using this all up. And just spreading it out at each piece. Here, you guys can see that, right? I hate that. Sometimes I'm doing stuff and I don't realize it till after I did the whole thing. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even show you guys. Ooh. If I could turn time around, like if I could fix that, I would fix it, because that bothers the heck out of me when I do that. But I've done it before, and it happens because we're human. You're human. Oh, I don't know. Am I human, Bill?
What?
Am I human?
Human?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes I think I'm not. Like, I just have so many issues. But everybody has issues, right, guys? We're lovable. Even with our issues, everybody deserves to be loved and all of that, right? Nobody's perfect except Jesus. And I don't even think Jesus is perfect. Really, I really don't. Because if Jesus was perfect, nobody would have cancer. Nobody would be sick. Nobody, you know what I mean? There's nobody perfect in this world. You know, Jesus is very close to it. Yes, very, very close to it. And I still put my faith in him. But, you know what I'm saying. All right. After I do this and I do the cauliflower, I got to do my quote too. I might do that after I eat, because a lot of times I just don't have time to do it. All right, so that's good, guys. I'm going to wash my hands, even though I want to lick my freaking fingers. But that wouldn't be very sanitary, so I'm going to wash my hands. All right. Chicken in now. I'm going to cook it I'm going to set the timer for 35 minutes. And then after that 35 minutes, I'll check it. If it's close to being done, then I'm going to put some cheddar cheese on top of it, guys. And the bacon. And I'm going to put some fried onions. It's going to be so freaking good. Okay. Here we go. Here we go now. $1 million chicken, quack, quack. I got issues, yes I do. Alexa, set the timer for 35 minutes.
35 minutes, starting now.
Let's
By
get
the way,
going.
I have a few tips for using timers. Want to hear them?
Not now, Alexa. I talk to Alexa like she's a person, I swear to God. So the thing to do with this, I gotta get the garlic out. The thing to do, honey, I'm thirsty. I gotta get a drink. All of a sudden I feel really like perished. Is that a word? Parse? I don't know. Something. I haven't drank anything all day. The thing with the cauliflower, the trick with it, is to get all of the water out, because it's you boiled it, so it's going to be very watery, and that's the whole purpose of making it nice and like mashed potato-y. You have to get all the water out of it. So I'll show you how I do that. All right, we're going to get the cauliflower. We're going to strain it. Now, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I found it. Never mind. My hand mixer. I couldn't find my hand mixer, but we found it. All right, so now we found it. Let's do this. Let's come over. Let's move you over. Coopy, come see everybody. You guys haven't seen Cooper today. We gotta we gotta get Coopy on this film. All right, let's do this. We're going to smash it. It needs to be smashed already, but I'm doing this to get all the water out. See? See all that water that's coming out of there? Now you could use your mixer, or you could use just this chopper, this thingy. I just might do that because I don't think I even need to use the mixer. It's really becoming nice and soft like I wanted anyway. And, you know, it depends on how you want it. If you want it really, really smooth, you can do that. If you don't have to do that. But I'm just doing this mainly to get the water out. But, in the meantime, it's smashing. So, what I do now to give it a little extra squeezing, I'm just gonna take it, because like I said, the best is to get all the water out. Just squeeze it like that. It's almost like, what do you do? What is this that you use, that you squeeze? I forget, what vegetable? Spinach? Spinach. Just trying to get all the water out, and it's all coming out, so I know it's definitely done. I'm wondering, let me get another bowl, because I want to put it in a bowl. I don't want to put it in that pot. Where's my bowl? Oh, I think I'm going to use Frankie's bowl. Yeah. Oh, guys, I got to get the garlic out. Shit. I don't think it's big enough. No, it's not big enough. Do you think it's big enough? Yeah, I think it's big enough. See, now, that was a small head of cauliflower. And this is going to be perfect amount for me and my husband. Perfect. He might want a little gravy with this. I don't know. I got to ask him. Okay, so let's get the roasted garlic out, guys. Let's get all this. I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, that bowl happens to be perfect. All right, so just getting things. All right, let's get the roasted garlic out. So freaking yummy. All right. So this is amazing, guys. Ooh, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. See? Now, is it hot? It's not hot, but now you're going to watch this. Watch. All you do is squeeze out ow, that wasn't smart. Yes, Linda, it's going to be hot. Hello? I do this to myself all the time, guys. I'm always hurting myself. What is wrong with me? Usually it comes out very easy. It's not really cooperating, is it? Ow, 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 and ow. Let's just get all the... We're just trying to get the garlic, not the peel. But I have to wait a minute because it's hot. Squeeze it. Ow! It's a comedy act over here. Guys, if I can tell you, the smell, oh my Lord in heaven. Let's do it. Let's do it a different way. How about we do it like this? Yeah, let's do this. Let's just press it with this. Where's the garlic? Where's the garlic? Where is it? Because I ain't getting much out of there. That one got a little crispy. Let's get the little shells out of there because we don't want that in our food. Usually when I do this, it just comes right off. It comes right out. This one is not cooperating. And of course, why would it? Part of it's a little burnt. I only kept it in there 45 minutes. Yeah, a lot of it, didn't really come out. It didn't cooperate at all. Okay, well, you understand the concept, right, guys? I got a little bit out of there, and that's fine. That's plenty for the size of cauliflower mash that I have. But I definitely would have liked to have a little bit more garlic, but it's going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious. And if I can just get the peel off my goddamn hands. Sorry if I'm cursing. What? I just want to make sure I don't get any peel, guys. See, if I get peel, then, you know, it's not going to be good. It's not going to taste very good. All right, let's just make sure there's no peel in this. You do have to have a little bit of patience when you cook. You do. Because sometimes things don't go right, and you just have to go with it. All right. So let's get all this in there. And that's going to be very, 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 very tasty. That's the peel. Let's not get the peel in there, like I said. There's nothing like the roasted garlic flavor in here. Like, just putting garlic in it is one thing, you know. But the roasted garlic, the roasted is just what's so good. I want to get all of it. I know it's a little trivial, I'm sitting here, but I really want to get all of it. So, let's just do it. Get all of this off of here. So you guys, look at that. Why lose that? That's all flavor. Flavor. All right. That's it. And that's plastic. Yeah, I think what happened was, I think that I overcooked it. Even though I always cook it at 45 minutes on 400, that's what it was. But I forget, again, I didn't use my head because I usually cook it in my regular oven. This time I made it in the toaster oven over. The toaster oven Cuisinart thing, which is a lot hotter. So that's what happened. I probably should have only put it in 30 minutes. So that's why it got dried up. But you know what, guys? You live and you learn. That's how you learn, by living. By living and doing it. Sorry about my shoulder. I'm just washing my hands, so. All right. That was a little bit of a workout. Okay. All right. Let's mix all that in. And what I do is I make it just like I make mashed potatoes. I put butter. I put a little bit of milk. You just got to be careful not to put too much milk because you don't want it to be watery. That's the whole thing. The consistency of it now is perfect. So I'm probably just going to put like a drop of cream in, of half and half. That's what I think I'm going to do with this. We're going to put some parsley in here. Where's my herb scissors? Did I put it in the sink? I think I did. Salt. Pepper. We're going to put butter. I don't know where my scissors are. And I am going to put a little bit of garlic powder. Just a little bit. Just a little hint. Let's get the half and half, guys. Ah, la-di-da-di-doo, la-di-da-di-doo. How's the chicken coming along? Let's see. Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have 19 minutes left on your 35-minute timer.
That's looking freaking good, guys. I'm so excited about that. We haven't had $1 Million chicken in so freaking long. All right, about a tablespoon of half and half. I must have put my my herb scissor in the sink, and I'm not fishing it out right now, so we'll have to do with that. Guys, and I think did I put my basil away? I think I did, but I'm gonna put a little bit of basil in here. Oh, the basil, the basil, the basil. And this is cold now, so. Oh my God. So freaking good. I don't even see it. See it, so I must have put it. All right, we'll just use my regular scissor. And I'm definitely going to put a little squeeze of that basil in here. We love, my husband and I especially love fresh parsley and fresh herbs. Like when I make my pastas and stuff, my seafood pastas or my regular pasta, I always try to have the fresh herbs, the fresh parsley at least. And we put it over, I put it on the pasta right before we eat it, and then I put it on our plates. And I always ask him every single time, do you want parsley? He's like, yep. Always wants extra parsley. He loves it. Because it really just does something to your food. It just brightens it up. And like I said, if you don't have it, you don't have it. You don't have to have it. The food's just as good. And I've been, I don't always have it, like I said. But I prefer to have it. So if I have it, I like to use it. Okay. So that's going to really do something good to the cauli. And I will put this in the microwave before we eat, because obviously it's not going to be hot. Where did I put the basil? Where did I put it? I was just in here. I was literally just in here. Where'd it go? I gotta chop the I have to chop the bacon up, guys. So good. Oh my God. Guys, I'm telling you, just smelling the basil, you want to, it's like, oh my God. Definitely needs salt though. That is so, I just got a hint of the basil, of the garlic. Oh. And the butter's gonna melt in here when we heat it up. Guys, it's gonna be amazing. Let's put this chicken away. The cheese we're gonna leave out. This away, and let me get the cut the bacon up. I love to keep the bacon fat for dishes, for my string beans. Love it. Gonna keep it over here, and then later I'll put plastic wrap, or I'll look in the thing and see if I have a little plastic container. I don't know if I have any left in there. But look at this, guys. It's like having mashed potatoes, literally. And when you taste this, oh my God! I mean, of course, it's not mashed potatoes, but it's just as good. It's delicious. It's really, really good, low carb side. No carb. It's close to no carb. I mean, cauliflower does have a little bit of carbs in it, but not a lot. And it's better than having mashed potatoes, obviously. So yeah, so let's get the bacon cut up, and then we're gonna eat. All right, guys, so I found my quote. Now, this is just a quote from an inspirational kindness quote that I got from the internet. I searched and I researched and I found this one, and this is how I feel right now with how things are going in my life. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And guess who said that? I'm going to read it again.
Amen.
All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them.
One look again.
Walt Disney. Walt Disney. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Now, I wanted to do that. When I saw that, I wanted to do that verse. I wanted to read that because there are dreams that I've had in my life that I just never pursued because I was just so scared of failing, just scared of just the whole situation, and just never tried so many things in my life. And now that being 58 years old, I have regrets. I regret that. I say, well, why didn't I do this? Why should I do that? Why was I so scared? You know, and I've had a lot of people in my life in the last couple of years really encouraging me. I've always had my husband and even my kids encourage me with the things that I want to do. My husband's been my biggest cheerleaders, pushing me and, you know, always making me feel like I could do anything. Like he was, you know, really amazing. But I never told myself that, you know. And I always, when I was younger, shied away from things until this day. I say to myself, why didn't, and it's as easy as, and it's as small as, why didn't I go and meet my best friend, my friend that I liked from high school? Why didn't I go to that party with her? Why didn't I do that? And I regret it till this day. I can't believe I didn't do it just because I was so shy. So that just being said, in the last year or two, I've had a few people in my life that have really, really encouraged me. That really have pushed me and just, you know, and just had, and all these things that I've been reading and really like self-help things and all that. And my therapist has always told me, if you don't try, you'll never know, you know. And a lot of it was a depression holding me back from trying because I was always in that sad mode or whatever. Anyway, guys, what I'm trying to say is that YouTube is really, really hard, and there are so many times I wanted to give up, and I've almost gave up so many times recently, as yesterday, you know what I mean. It's just, but I finally see I'm getting somewhere. My efforts are just, I'm so excited for what's happening with my channel. I love all of you, and that's the best part. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, guys, even if you're scared, pursue your dreams. Pursue even if it's a little something. Even if you're depressed and you can't get out of the house, getting out of the house to maybe walk down to your mailbox, something like that. That might be your dream. You know what I mean? Whatever your dream is, try to pursue it, guys, because you'll feel so much better afterwards. And if you win in it, then you'll feel even better. But even if you try, it's still just as good. All right, guys? Don't forget that. All right, let me get, I'm going to go check the chicken and see if the chicken's done, and then we're probably going to eat. All right, guys, so here it is. It's all done. I'm not going to put any more cheese on it because I feel like it has enough cheese. And let's save the cheese, you know, save it for something else. So there you go. All done. It looks delicious. I'm going to get our plates together, well, my plate, and Billy will get his plate. And, oh, I gotta put the bacon on it. Let me show you the bacon, just wait. All right, so I'm just gonna put the bacon on it, guys, and then the onions too, I almost forgot. You guys gotta tell me these things. I'm just gonna crunch the bacon up. Try to distribute it, because I don't feel like cutting it.
You have a drink for dinner?
No, I don't.
What do you want?
I don't have a drink. Your phone's ringing.
I know, I just heard it. I missed it.
Which one do they have until?
8:45.
That would be awesome. All right, guys. We're just trying to distribute all the bacon, guys. Probably would have had more than enough if I wasn't snacking on it. But we got plenty here.
I had one little piece.
But I said I wasn't snacking on it. I was snacking on it.
You want your lemon water, or what do you want?
Yeah, please. And then, yeah.
Dig it out.
All right, guys. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of bacon here. Plenty of bacon to go around.
This chicken's garbage, you said, right?
No. Smart ass.
Stop calling me smart. The ass fine, you're not smart.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's not go there.
All right.
What do you mean, yeah?
I don't know whether to put this on a chicken or eat it. I think I'll eat it. A piece of it. All right. And then, Alexa, stop. I'm just going to crunch some of these little thingies on it. All right. Woo! Look at that, guys. And we're going to eat.
Good, I'm hungry.
We're going to heat up the cauliflower because it is definitely cold. Guys, look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on. Delicious.
Are you good, honey?
Delicious. So Jenny will be here Sunday, guys. You excited? She's excited to see you guys. She hasn't seen you. All right, I'm gonna get up my plate, guys. I don't know if I had it on.
All right, we'll redo it.
It's too fucking late now.
No, you can show it.
No, I know, but I know I can show it. Let me just check it. All right, people. Here is my plate. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. It looks delicious. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna turn these around and taste it. I want you guys to What are you doing? I want you guys to see how it tastes. There he is. There's a puppy. He was playing with his toy. He was just playing with his toy. He's so freaking cute. Okay. I want to taste the cauliflower, the mashed, low carb, no carb cauliflower. God. Guys, it's so good. And I put some of the cream cheese mixture, onion thing, bacon thing, on top of the mash, on top of it. It tastes like mashed freaking potatoes. I'm not even kidding. It tastes like mashed for freaking potatoes. So good. The chicken, let's say it's tender because it's a thigh. And guys, I got some applesauce too. Applesauce. I love applesauce. I had a craving for it. Guys. I'm sorry, I get very excited over good food. Even if it was at a restaurant. Cooper's in it. Little Coopy! Alright guys, I'm crazy. I love you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because when you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. And I so appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And I started coloring today, I told you, and this is the picture that I'm starting, guys. Isn't it so pretty? I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, guys. All right, so guys, thank you for coming into my house and my kitchen with me and creating. So we'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye. Have a great night. Bye.